Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name's Carmen. Today, we're going to do a reading about somebody who wants to apologize after kind of kicking you out of a group or giving you reason to walk away from a social circle. Good morning, Rose. Welcome back. So, what we've got is the Ten of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. Those are the mallets in the Masonic Tarot, by the way. They represent earth signs. So we've got somebody who has been recovering from a difficult situation, and this has maybe resulted in a little bit of like a hermit stage for you socially. But with the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, I feel like this was kind of what you felt was needed. You needed to have some distance here because people weren't treating you the right way, right? They weren't treating you with respect. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Happy New Year again to everyone. Let's see what else we've got for you. We're going to dive in with the situations deck. Right out the gate, we've got lost, blocked, cut off. I did put this in the no contact playlist. So I do think this is a reading for someone that has at least had like a couple of weeks of separation, perhaps more so like a couple of months. And we have tragedy in the reverse. Forbidden love is at the bottom of this card. This feels like somebody realizing that they acted maybe a little bit too quickly to cut you out, or if you cut them out, they acted foolishly, maybe believed something someone else had said, or assumed you had done something when you didn't. It feels to me like somebody thought they needed to not be in your life, and they've realized now that they've made a mistake or that they judged you prematurely. There could be some love feelings here since we've got forbidden love in the reverse. But I do feel like this is a situation where if the separation were to come to an end and you were to have a respectable conversation with this person, you would be willing to let them back in. Maybe not necessarily for a romantic relationship, but at the very least for some sort of friendship. Hmm. All right, so we've got the roller coaster card coming out with the bounty chaser. So this could be a situation where somebody feels like time is of the essence. And I do think this is someone who places you very high on their list of acquaintances in terms of how you made them feel. So I think you either had quite a lot of hearty laughs together or you enjoyed a common pastime together. There are good memories here that you made with each other, and this person has been unable to replace you. We have escapade, vacation, hideaway, and adventure. And soulmate. This person may want to take you on a trip. They may just be looking forward to having a significant chunk of time together with you. So maybe they're coming to visit you, or they know that you're going to be back in town, something like that. But we've got somebody here who has realized that you are one of a kind and that they made an assumption here that ended things and they shouldn't have done that. So I do feel like this is somebody who owes you an apology and is well aware that they owe you an apology. But I think this person has kind of put it off. Like they maybe could have acted on this a while back. And I think they were trying to see if they could, kind of avoid that. We have door to spirit and appreciation. Somebody has had a bit of an ego death, or they're paying closer attention to their intuition. With Door to Spirit, I feel like somebody is feeling empowered to live a more authentic life, and they don't want other people to be making decisions for them, because I do think as a result of doing that, they have lost somebody that is important to them. And they do feel like it's really important to show you how much they appreciate you. So you may be getting some sort of a gift from this person. We're going to continue with the Marigold Tarot. Ooh, and also just a quick thank you to everyone who complimented my jalapeno poppers. Mountain Girl had a great idea. I think I'm going to start doing some shorts for you guys on my cooking since you like that. So thank you. We've got the Seven of Wands coming out here. It's kind of an interesting approach to how they've illustrated the Seven of Wands because it is in a circle. And if you know that the Seven of Wands is often seen as a sign of protection, then what I'm actually seeing this circle is kind of like a circle of salt, like you see in, I'm trying to think of who did that. The Vampire Diaries definitely had that. There is something here you've done to protect yourself from others because you know that they were not necessarily on your vibrational level. These might have been people that were a bit jealous of you or were quick to blame you, didn't want to believe in what you had to offer in terms of friendship or honesty. We have the Three of Swords in the reverse and the Seven of Rings in the reverse. So we've got another seven here. You may feel like that's an important number, or you may be seeing 777. Good morning, Aries. Welcome. We've got somebody who has been healing, because remember we started off with the Ten of Swords in the reverse. These two are very similar cards in terms of we've got air sign energy in both of these, right? But we also have a major betrayal or a difficult situation that really, made you think about what you want to do going forward. In the reverse, indicating you had time to think about what happened and had time to heal from what happened. Maybe just, you know, acknowledging that you don't need to put as much emphasis or weight on the opinions of others, but also that you had been giving too much of yourself to people that didn't deserve it. So, to be honest, what I feel here is some Virgo energy. I always attribute this to Virgo, but feel free to tell me I'm wrong. Somebody who has like such a big heart and determination to do right by others that they often find themselves in a situation where they've given too much to someone who doesn't deserve it. And that is just, you know, a little bit sad because you have such a kind and caring energy coming across, but others were unwilling to really give you credit for that. We've got another seven here, you guys. Seven of Cups in the reverse. And this is indicating, since it's underneath the roller coaster and bounty hunter pair, that somebody has realized they believed a lie about you, that they wanted to maybe feel better about how they treated you. So they didn't dig enough to figure out what somebody was saying, whether or not it was actually true. And now they see you for exactly who you are. And that's why they want to come towards you and apologize because they can't let themselves sit in that illusion any longer, right? Ooh, are you guys a thing? Are you a couple? Hi, how's it going? We have Page of Cups. And this is clarifying escapade. Somebody feels like they need to rush in and tell you exactly what happened and that they know that they treated you poorly and that you deserve better. This Ace of Swords in the reverse is telling me that they also were being dishonest with themselves about how they feel about you. This could be somebody who thought, this is just one, a dime a dozen kind of situation, but they were lying to themselves because they wanted to be, a part of the crowd, right? I don't know if I know exactly what you're asking, Katie, but I think you're saying if you do a super chat, if I could answer a personal question, and I would be happy to do that. So we've got my favorite card from the Marigold Tarot coming out, you guys. This is the Strength card that always makes me want to talk to my skeleton skull. Um, this is introspection. Whenever this card comes out, I feel specifically that this is somebody who had a chat with themselves, maybe looked in the mirror and said, "What the hell have you done?" You walked away from somebody who was actually loyal, actually honest, and wanted to be good to you. And for what? For the approval of others? All right, Katie, what is okay? Just doing whatever. All right, let me use these are the Magic 8 Ball cards. Or wait, maybe we should use the actual Magic 8 Ball. It's a little bit more fun. I haven't brought this out for you guys. All right, help us with Katie and Jordan. Are they going to have a relationship in the new year? It says it is decidedly so. I don't want to move it because it might not show it to you. Oh, it's staying. All right, let's see. I'll also grab you just a miniature one here, Katie. So with strength in the reverse, odd because we were just talking about strength in the upright, there is a little bit of fear around communication here, Katie. So it may take a second to get on the same page with each other, but we do have the affirmative answer for you, right? We just have to make sure somebody feels comfortable communicating. So that looks like that's what's getting in the way right now. Thank you, Katie. All right, so let's dive back in with, I think we'll go with the Kipper. All right, what else do we have for this situation here? We have the Mature Man in the reverse and Pathway in the reverse. So somebody was just, I think, a little bit immature, a little bit too concerned with others' opinions, and a little bit too uncomfortable with being completely honest about how they felt and what those consequences would be if this person had, stood up for you and decided to go against the group. It might have been something that caused a fraction or a fracture within that social group, right? Katie, yeah, the answer is yes. It said it is decidedly so. So it may take a little while, but I do think you will end up together. Good morning, Lynn. How are you doing? Aries, I feel just a little bit uncomfortable with you putting your location in my chat, so let's not do that anymore, okay? We have Thief coming out. That's why I'm concerned for you, Aries, so that's wonderful timing. I don't want anything to happen to you. But we've got somebody here who has felt like they've lost what they really wanted, and this could indicate that we have somebody here that has maybe even kind of Five of Swords to the situation. So what I mean by that is there could be within this social group another person that wanted to come in between you and your person, and as a result, maybe created some sort of lie or gossiped about you in order to get this person to, yeah, not date you. Somebody wanted to make sure that the two of you did not date because they saw that as a threat to what they wanted. They may have also, because this is under the Seven of Cups in the reverse, this person who wanted to create some drama or some distance here may have lied and said that they were with you. So in other words, well, yeah, you can, date Susie if you want to, but, we had a thing a couple of months ago, just saying, when there in fact was nothing like that that had ever happened. This is weird. So we have toil and labor in the reverse under Page of Cups, and then great fortune clarifying Ace of Swords in the reverse. I think this is saying this person who has feelings for you is wanting to come through and apologize, not just for, you know, leaving you behind or excluding you, but not putting in the work. And I feel like this is also about somebody realizing they should have actually done some research here and not just believed somebody, because what they've lost is something they view as a great fortune. They realize now that you are a very special or rare kind of person and that they have risked it by lying about how they feel. Now we have distant horizons coming out under strength. And I think this is saying somebody has come a long way from a spiritual standpoint. Maybe they've addressed things like insecurity or fears, codependency, but I do think this is somebody who has actually done the work after not wanting to do the work. This feels like somebody who thought they wanted, that superficial kind of relationship, or that their friendships were more important to them than a romantic relationship. And now they're realizing that they wish they had chosen differently because you were very important to them and you didn't deserve the treatment that you got. We have the Nine of Cups coming out. This is underneath Door to Spirit. So I feel like this is somebody who had a little bit of a come to Jesus moment and had to really think about what they were doing in terms of their motivations, right? Well, so I achieved what I wanted to. I got this separation or this distance from this person where no contact, but why does it not feel like I got what I wanted? It was almost like an immediate regret, right? So we have Eight of Wands in the reverse. And Judgment. So this person didn't take action or didn't communicate with you. I think it's been a long time here, at least several weeks. And this person has realized now, because you are not in their life, just how much they miss you. Like, they think about you way more than they anticipated they would, and they compare everyone to you. And I mean everyone. I don't think just romantic connections. I think this person is evaluating their own friends and realizing that the loyalty you demonstrated was better than some that they get from friends they've had for years or longer, right? So with this Queen of Cups in the reverse, I see somebody who was manipulated into walking away from something that they really wanted. And it was manipulation. Somebody was specifically targeting this relationship between you and your person and didn't want it to be successful. They wanted to create a problem between you and your person, either because they wanted to be with you or they wanted their person to be, free and clear. This could be a situation where your budding relationship was targeted because somebody wanted to have, a wingman, something silly like that. But we have the Tower here to indicate that whatever had been protected, whatever this circle of friends is, there's some serious drama happening right now and probably a breakdown in terms of the friendships that make up that social circle, because somebody is being exposed as, meddling or manipulative, dishonest. All right, we're going to continue with the Rider-Waite. We have the Empress and the Fool in the reverse. Somebody feels foolish for how they treated an empress. So whether you're masculine or feminine or non-binary, you are coming out as the empress, which indicates to me that you have really done some work in terms of trying to make sure you treat others with respect, but also that you treat yourself with respect. So there's somebody that came in between the two of you that is a King of Pentacles in the reverse. They may have Capricorn, Taurus, or Libra, Virgo in their chart. But what I really see is somebody who was trying to take something that wasn't theirs, someone who felt insecure or didn't feel like they could get what they wanted without some sort of games being played. I just saw the Four of Pentacles in the upright, but now it's coming out in the reverse. So this feels like somebody who was trying to hold on to a secret but could not. Something came out about this person. It could be that you said something and it got back to the group, but with the Two of Wands in the reverse, whatever they did, it was bad planning, and now they look like a fool. Now their group of friends is looking at them as someone who needs to be kicked out. We have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, Knight of Cups. This feels to me like somebody tried to separate you and another individual so that they could swoop in and try to make their moves on you. Possibly because you are doing better financially than this person and they thought it would be really nice to be with you. And we've got the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, indicating this is somebody who does not consider all of the plans that need to be put in place. And this could also mean they have only delayed the love offer that you were meant to receive, but they didn't completely cut it off, right? Good morning, Miss Joanna. I hope you're doing well. And hi there, Chris. How are you? I love how you have Rofer at the end because I was like, wait, is it Chris Topher? Nope, 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 Rofer. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Erin. I hope you're doing well. I don't think it's your fault, Erin. I think it takes a little while for the notifications to, go across an ocean. Ooh, did I? All right, so I do think there's a love offer here coming into you, at least an apology, but I think somebody wants you to know that they do have feelings for you and they wish that they had listened to their own intuition instead of letting somebody else kind of dictate how they should handle a situation with you. All right, what else do we have for this situation? This is the Morgan Greer. Ooh, I like that. We have the Eight of Pentacles under the Empress. Somebody is ready to put in the work or has been making plans. And I think this could apply to both you and your person since it's under the Empress. This could mean when you walked away from this social group, you decided, you know what? I think it's time for me to invest in myself. I'm going to work really hard at my job. I'm going to start a new project. I'm going to remodel my home. I'm going to write a book. Whatever it is, I think you decided to handle this in a very healthy way. And it demonstrated even further to this person who walked away from you that what they did was wrong and ill advised. Because with the Hanged Man coming out in the reverse, we have someone who realizes they judged the situation poorly and realized they needed to change their perspective. This is coming across to me as somebody who had a sneaking suspicion they did something wrong the moment they did it, and then decided, I need to find some more information on this and figure out why I feel this way, right? No, you're good. That's correct, Aries. No time like the present. All right, we've got Page of Cups and Two of Cups. I think this is about somebody else wanting to make a love offer to you making it difficult for someone else to. Because look at this. This is my least favorite Page of Cups card. Doesn't this person just look completely unenthusiastic and like bored? Like, here's your apology. Like I feel like somebody made you a shit offer. Like, I don't know, you want to go to the gas station and grab some lunch with me versus do you want to go out to dinner? Like, someone thought they could swoop in and have something with you, but first they decided to convince someone else that you weren't worth it. And I think it's because they decided to also make an offer to you that somebody else has realized there might be some kind of joke here, right? There might be some kind of lies, some kind of manipulation. And then somebody realized this person was trying to block a relationship because they wanted one themselves. Courtship in the reverse, Four of Pentacles in the reverse. It's come out that somebody wanted this relationship and that's why they blocked someone else. Seven of Cups in the reverse as well, indicating that an illusion has been kind of discovered or broken down. The Empress again. So I do feel like there's some strong Taurus energy in this reading. You may have that in your chart, or your person may have that in their chart, or the person who is trying to get in between the two of you, right? This person did something wrong. I mean, we already know that, right? This person who lied about you or tried to come in between you and your person did something wrong. They set the stage wrong. I think they did a little bit too much of singing your praises, or they slipped up a little bit and their lie began to become more and more obvious to others, right? Good morning, Miss Cherry B. Welcome, welcome. Boston. Oh my gosh. I love that accent. I have some friends up there too, by the way. So we've got somebody here who was trying to pretend that you were not worthy of love or the relationship that someone wanted with you, but it was really because they wanted that with you, and maybe you'd already made it clear you weren't interested in that with this person. And here we go with the Four of Pentacles again. Heavy earth energy in this reading, you guys. Also pretty heavy cups. Not as much though. We do have the Four of Pentacles coming out again. I feel like with the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse being clarified by this, we've got somebody here who was holding back. Somebody who didn't think they could actually take action towards what they wanted. And I think they've changed their mind. I think this is your person, the one who wants to apologize to you, deciding it's time to take action. King of Rods. This is the King of Wands, by the way. This can be often seen as somebody who is very artistic or maybe even like a little bit of a warrior. This is somebody who knows how to take action when they need to. All right, we're going to get some additional clarity from the Everyday Tarot. We have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. We already had that come out down here, remember? So this is a secondary hint for us that we had somebody that was maybe a little bit in their feels, acting a little bit desperate, right? Ah, that would be so cool if you guys were able to meet. Seven of Swords in the reverse. Somebody wants to come clean about how the situation went down. And I think also why they lied about how they feel for you, because this person's in love. We've got the Ace of Cups here to indicate this person knows that they feel strongly for you, and they're hopeful that you feel that way for you. We have the Five of Cups underneath the Queen of Cups in the reverse. This person has thought for a long time about the mistake they made. Katie, yes, I do, but I think that's going to be a little bit of a wait. I encourage you to not chase him. Sometimes that separation is exactly what two people need to be able to appreciate what they mean to each other. We've got the Five of Wands in the reverse, and I'm taking this to mean that somebody's been dealing with a lot of inner conflict. You'll notice we do have multiple hands here, but we don't see any people. I think there was a lot of opinionated conversation going on about you and this person, or you and the person who was trying to sabotage your relationship. And this person has had a lot of time to think about where they went wrong and why they were willing to walk away from something they wanted. With the Ten of Swords in the reverse, there's some sort of resolution or recovery here. This person is realizing this love is still here. I still feel strongly. I have to do something about it. It's not going to go away just because I try to ignore it, right? We have the High Priestess, the Knight of Pentacles in the upright. Love to see that. And the Sun in the reverse. This is actually kind of similar to the High Priestess reading I did last night. I think it was High Priestess, this is meant to be a surprise for you or meant to surprise you, something like that. Yeah, I think the Sun is in the reverse, in part because this person has been a little bit lost without you, but also I think we've got you being a very intuitive person, maybe not seeing completely what the future holds because there is a little bit of a surprise here. I do think it's been quite a long time since you've talked to this person. So for them to come waltzing back into your life with an offer of love is going to be a little bit unpredictable here for you. But hey, surprises are fun sometimes, right? All right, we're going to get a little bit more clarity with the Miniature Rider-Waite. Tell me more about this Thief card, please. This is literally the trickster card, you guys. The Seven of Swords is somebody who is dishonest or trying to get away with something, right? What were they trying to steal? We have the Tower in the reverse. They were trying to prevent somebody else from having a new beginning with you. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. But what they did to try to prevent you two from coming together actually is working in your favor. I know that doesn't feel like it right now, but what this person did by separating you and your person is give your person the opportunity to really think about how they wanted to approach things with you. I get the impression that this person was not as mature as they could be when you encountered them or when you had they have had some form of ego death or spiritual. Oh, can you guys still hear me? I just had like a little bit of one of those retry symbols. So Joanna or Cherry B, if you can let me know if you can still hear me. And good morning, Voodoo. Welcome. Cool. Thank you guys. All right. So we've got Eight of Cups in the reverse and Seven of Wands. Now this person wants to come back in and tell you what went wrong and defend what they have with you. So if they were defensive the last time you spoke with them, that's how they're going to be about you. They want you back in their life and they're not going to let anybody talk them out of it. Tell me about this Great Fortune, please. We have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse and the Hierophant. Another Taurus cord, by the way. And I think the Two of Pentacles, I want to say that's Capricorn. We've got somebody here who created instability between you and your person, and this is being corrected. I see this Hierophant card almost as a justice card. I think the reason this is clarifying great fortune is somebody tried to say that you were the drama. Somebody tried to say you created instability or that you were not to be trusted. And after, several weeks or a few months, whatever it has been made very clear that the person who's unstable or creating drama is this person who tried to come in between you and your person, not you. And that has been a pretty painful lesson for the person that walked away from you. But an important one, right? Because now they value you. Now they realize that the unequal balance or the lack of symbiotic relationship between the two of you, that was not the way to go. This is somebody now who wants to treat you the way you deserve, like with respect, and they want to be honest with you about how they feel. Where'd you go? We have the Page of Swords in the reverse. This person may be dealing with tax or legal issues. So for some of you, this person could be trying to get their money right so that they can travel towards you. This could be somebody who had to deal with some tax issues that maybe meant they couldn't leave. Whatever it is, they are dealing with all of the barriers so that they can come towards you. Because remember, we have this Eight of Pentacles. It may feel like they've forgotten you. It may feel like they don't intend to communicate with you, but they're trying to make sure that when they come back towards you, they come correct. Tell me more about the Empress, please. We have the Four of Wands and the King of Cups in the reverse. What do you do to people? I think there are a few people that are a little bit messed up over you. A few people that maybe were trying to compete for your love but didn't know exactly how to do it. So we've got the Four of Wands, the King of Cups in the reverse. There were people here who didn't know how to communicate with you. I think you intimidate people. You might be that really like authentic type of self where no one can tell me anything, right? Like you can insult me all day long. I know exactly who I am and I don't care what you say, right? That's the energy I'm picking up off of you with this Empress card being clarified by the Four of Wands. I also feel like you've had some sort of glow up or level up. Maybe you got promoted. Maybe you started your own business. Good morning. Let's walk home. Welcome back. We've got somebody here who didn't feel like they could be honest about how they felt about you because you are brilliant, sparkly, special. Tell me about the Ace of Cups, please. Somebody knows that they should have chosen the person they were in love with instead of what they did choose. So this feels to me like somebody chose a an easy relationship, You can take that however you want. But in particular, what I mean is somebody that wouldn't ask this person to do the self-reflecting that our Strength card shows they've done. So this person may have wanted to stay with somebody that didn't really challenge them or stay, with more of like the Tinder kind of relationships. And they found that to be so disappointing. When you eat the best food in all of the world and then you have to go and spend the rest of the, I don't know, year eating McDonald's, you realize real fast just how special this person that you lost was, right? Somebody knows that you were the real McCoy and that they decided to settle for somebody that, I don't know, what would be the, oh, I don't want to insult anyone. I'm just going to let that go. But they settled for trash instead of going for class. So we'll put it that way. Because at the end of the day, with this Nine of Cups, They acknowledged that they were following the wrong thing and that you were what they wanted all along. I think for most of you, there was a point where you were still communicating with this person where they slipped up and they said something about how amazing you are. And it made them scared. Like they maybe said something like, "You're like my dream partner," or "You're perfect. You're unlike anyone I've ever met." And it just like kind of fell out of their mouth. And that scared them, and they realized they had to pull back because they were already falling. Ace of Cups. This person loves you. All right, you guys, let's pull from the Romance Angel Oracles, and then I think we'll call it a day since we already had a little. Oh my gosh, Cherry B, you're so right. The artificial crab meat. That's old school. Oh my gosh, Real McCoy, you're here. That's so perfect. All right, well, let's see what else we have for you guys with the Romance Angel Oracle here. Make the effort. So, cross watcher, if you're watching, it's time for you to get off your bum and go say how you feel about this person. Because if you do think they're perfect, or if you do think that they're your perfect match, then you don't want somebody else to swoop in now, do you? Playfulness. I feel like this is one of the things this person remembers about you the best, right? This is the kind of thing that makes this person, when they're sitting by themselves or they're not paying attention to anybody else and they're just kind of reminiscing, and they get that little like lovey-dovey look on their face, like, and they're thinking about something you said, something you did that was just adorable or really hot, something that they love about your personality because you made them laugh, you made them feel alive. But you didn't have very much time together, did you? This person wants to get to know you better. It's weird because I do feel like they have fallen in love with you, but they also kind of walled themselves off to being too close, to being too open, or showing you who they really were. And now they want to do that. You guys, what's this? Let your friends help you. You may have a third party, not this thief person, whoever this is. You may have somebody that knows both of you, that knows it's time for there to be a conversation and kind of nudges this person or facilitates you being able to. Cherry B, stop it. That's hilarious. Yeah. This person wants it all with you. They can't imagine spending their life with anybody but you. Everybody they've tried to be romantic with pales in comparison to you. You might be the funniest MFer this side of the Mississippi, or maybe you just click, right? You have the same kind of interests, the same kind of perspective. I'm looking around like I want more cards because I don't feel like I'm done yet. Sorry. I know I said we were going to finish after the Romance Angels, but just a few from the Gypsy Oracle. Okay, guys? We have prison in the reverse. Someone has freed themselves from a stupid way of thinking. I'm just going to say stupid because that's what it was. It was childish. For some of you, there was actually a child involved here, maybe a baby mama, baby daddy, whatever it is, that made this person feel like they couldn't actually pursue you the way that they wanted to. And now they see that was just a silly mistake, a silly excuse for them to avoid being the best version of themselves, because this person knows if they want to be with you, they can't be their second rate self. They have to be the real McCoy, right? Hi, and welcome, Terry. I'm glad to hear it resonates for you. Reunion. I told you this person wants to come in, they're going to apologize, and they're going to tell you how much you mean to them. They're going to have a conversation with you and tell you what actually happened. And with fortune coming out again, I think the two of you being together is going to enable you to build an empire together, or you just get abundance in multiple forms, right? Love and career or money. But you definitely have something positive happening with regards to your money. This person could want to gift you something. If anyone out there wants to gift me anything, how about a boat? I have a fishing rod and I want to use it. We have wedding in the reverse. What? How do we have wedding in the upright and the reverse, you guys? Maybe you guys need to get on the same page in terms of how quickly you want this to move. You may feel like you need to get to know this person better. And I feel like this person has been watching you ever since they walked away and they already know you're the person, but you're like, hold on. Like, I got to know who you are first, please. And I think that's perfectly reasonable of you to say. Cherry B, you've made all of the masculine energy in here like shudder with that tick story. Oh my. So I think you may have an inheritance coming your way. We have wealth inherited from an unexpected quarter. For some of you, the number 10 is very important. Don't give so much advice, it causes hard feelings. I feel personally attacked. What about you guys? This is probably just one of those things, right? Like, you got to know when to help people and when to let them fall on their ass. You know, if people don't want your help, save it for someone who does, right? Sickness is surrounding you, but it will turn out for the best. So don't let that get you down, okay? It is, January, which probably doesn't mean anything for the folks out in like Australia, right? Your personality will get you by, use it more. So this is kind of in alignment with that playfulness card, right? There's something about you that is just gosh darn charming, okay? Don't you hide that now, okay? That's my Minnesota accent, heavily exaggerated, in case you're wondering. One of whom you will be suspicious will prove true. I think this is the person you're not talking to. So use your discernment, use your intuition. You will know best. But I think this person's about to surprise you with the work they've done on themselves and what they're willing to do in terms of being honest and loyal to you. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I will be back probably in about 30 or 60 minutes. I'll see you there. Bye, guys.